Like for example, you have these 3 EC2 instances which are being running in Autoscaling Group, right? So these have their health checks that is being fine. It is validating whether your EC2 instances are being running fine or not, right? So here you have these 3 IPs as well, right? So it will not be like sometimes you are accessing from this IP, sometimes you're accessing from this IP, or sometimes you're accessing from this IP. Okay. Although with the help of DNS or Route 53, you can use these instances to redirect the traffic, but there is a concern here. So these EC2 instances keeps recreating here, right? So into that particular scenario as well, what will happen? You will always get a new IP. Okay, so if I tell you here, you are getting this accessed by using the DNS. Okay, so in DNS, you got 3 records created which are redirecting to the same EC2 instances, right? But there is a challenge here which I can see. So challenge is these is being fine. Okay, it will be redirecting to the DNS and DNS will be redirecting to these 3 EC2 instances. But the challenge is this EC2 instances will keep recreating. Okay, maybe sometimes scale-in policy happen. This EC2 instance will get terminated. Okay, only these 2 will remain. So in that scenario, this DNS will not come to know, right? This EC2 instance is terminated. It will keep forwarding to this particular EC2 instance, but in actual, this EC2 instance doesn't exist. So if it doesn't exist, then the user will face certain challenges. He will not be able to access the application. Okay, he will be thrown out an error. So that is not an ideal architecture. So it means specifically we can't use the auto scaling group. So in terms of using the auto scaling group, what we have to do here, we have to use the load balancer. Okay, any of the load balancer we can use, but we have to use the load balancer. So what load balancer will be doing? Load balancer will be forwarding the traffic to the EC2 instance. Okay, load balancer will be forwarding the traffic to the EC2 instance. Now the question is how load balancer will come to know whether which EC2 instance is healthy or not, right? So what we'll be doing, we will be integrating this auto scaling group with the load balancer. This is your auto scaling group. Okay, we will be integrating auto scaling group with the load balancer. Also, this auto scaling group has its own health check. One more merit is there. This auto scaling group is having its own health check. So what it will be validating? It will be validating whether your hardware is being fine or not. Number one. Number two, it will be validating whether the traffic from your hardware to your virtual machine is reaching out or not. Okay, so it will be validating from your hardware or operating perspective, your EC2 instance is healthy and running or not. What load balancer will be doing? Load balancer will be validating whether the particular file, maybe if we define slash index.html, right? Whether this particular file is available or not. Okay, so here it is an additional health check, I can say. Okay, the health check is working two way. The one is validating from the OS perspective, and the other one is validating from the application perspective, whether your application is reachable or not. Okay, so here health check is working closely, I can say, or there is a combination of health checks here of the auto scaling group and load balancer, which gives you a fruitful result. So in terms of doing so, what we'll be doing here, I'll go and I will be creating one auto scaling group quickly. Oh, sorry, no, auto scaling group is already there with us, right? We already have this auto scaling group. What I'll be doing, I'll be creating this load balancer. So to create load balancer, here I go. Let me create application load balancer. Let me give it a name. Any okay, here I go. ALB Oxer, right? Oxer is the website name. Here I go. I'm good. Internet facing I want. and VPC is default VPC. I'm good. I want availability zones to be 1A, 1B, 1C because my auto scaling group also supports these three availability zones only. Here we'll be using the security group. Yeah, load balancer security group we can use. We are good. Listener. Okay. So here I need to create a target group. Okay, let's go here. Let's create a target. Okay, instances I'm fine. OXR TG, this is the name I have given. Okay, we'll be listening at port HTTP, port number 80, will be part of default VPC. I'm good. Health check, I'm fine. Slash, it needs to validate. Here, if I just go, I want health threshold to be 2, unhealthy 2, timeout 5, and at the interval of 10 seconds. So that we can just get the response quickly, which we already discussed. I'll be clicking on next. Now the thing is, if I will be adding these three EC2 instances, okay, these three EC2 instances are running in the auto scaling group. So if I will be adding them now, and after some time, these EC2 instances get terminated by auto scaling group, what will happen? Only two will remain healthy and one will not exist, right? It will throw out some error. So that's why I will not be selecting any available instances at this moment of time. What I will be doing, I am not adding any target. I will be just creating the target groups. Okay. So now if I just go to the target group, I am not able to see any registered target at this moment of time. Now I'll just go back to my load balancer. I'll be refreshing this. I will be selecting this out. I'll be scrolling down and I will be creating the load balancer. Okay. So now load balancer is being created. And now if load balancer is being created, load balancer will be forwarding traffic to this target group, and to this particular target group, we are able to see, okay, no registered targets. Targets are not being there. So in fact, if I just go here, it shows load balancer not associated. Okay, now it shows load balancer is associated, right? Because here we have added this into the listener rule. So that is being fine. So here it is forwarding to this load balancer is associated with this target group, but we are not able to find or we are not able to see any targets. So now in order to do so, what do we need to do, right? So here we have the auto scaling groups. Let's go to this auto scaling group. We are here in the auto scaling group. I'll just go here and I will click on edit. Okay. Once I click on edit, here if I scroll down, here I have something. Okay. What do I have? Let me scroll up. Yeah, here we have the load balancing optional. Okay, so I need to select. I want to integrate this with the load balancer. Which load balancer? We have this Oxer. Okay, basically this is the target group, load balancer's target group. Okay, which we'll be selecting. So what we'll be doing, this is application load balancer target group Oxer TG, and we have selected this out. Now if I'll be scrolling down, here we have something. Okay, this one, this feature we can't miss to enable. Okay, if we'll be enabling this feature, then only the integration is happening perfectly. So what is happening basically here? So for example, this auto scaling group says this EC2 instance is unhealthy. Okay, then what will do? Then then auto scaling group will bring new EC2 instance and load balancer will not forward the traffic to this particular one. Okay, if we will not be enabling this feature, okay, what will happen? Auto scaling group will terminate this as unhealthy, but load balancer will come to know this is unhealthy. It will keep forwarding the traffic. Okay, so that's why what we have to do, we have to enable this feature. Okay, so basically here what we are doing, we are enabling the elastic load balancing health check. Okay, so now we are good. What we'll be doing, we'll just go and update it. So as soon as we update this, if I'll go here in the target group, I will be refreshing this. Okay, I should be able to see some targets here in a while. Okay, yeah, we can see 3 targets are being here, right? And all of these 3 targets are being healthy because health checks are being passed. Okay, because we have got them added as part of the auto scaling group. So now if I just go here and I should have a DNS name here, I can just go. I will be getting this open. I'll be putting enter. See, your website is being running. Okay, so this is the complete architecture of your auto scaling group with load balancer. This is the complete architecture. Okay, so this is the complete architecture which we need to understand. And this is really important. And within the organization as well, this is how it works. If you want, you can add one more layer here. And what is that more layer? That is your Route 53 DNS. You can just go to the DNS and you can create a record here. We already have one hosted zone available. So here I'll go, I will be create a record, and the record is, okay, I don't want to give it a name. Alias is your application in classic load balancer. Region is Virginia, and this is your load balancer. I'm good. I will be creating the record. Okay, age code already exists. Sorry, we'll have to delete that. In terms of deleting that, let me go here. Okay, I can see it is already there, right? So we need to delete this. Okay, now let me try to create it again. Oh, okay. I believe we need to give it a try again. Fine, no problem. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it got created, right? This got created. It threw out an error, but yeah, it got created. We can see this. Right? Let me try to do one thing. Let me try to open this. OP, here I go. This is the URL, right? If I'll be pasting this out, what is happening? This is giving me the output. This should give me the output actually. Here it is showing something. Let me refresh. Oh, okay. This is giving the previous one if I'm not wrong. Okay, this is not Boxer. One second, let me do one thing. Am I able to see? Let me delete this. Delete it, right? Let me create a report here. Here I go, alias. Application and classic load balancer. I am good. Okay, region is North Virginia. And load balancer is this. Or see, if I want to create a subdomain, right, instead of Impulse Edge, I can create that as well. Oxer. Okay, so I have to edit here oxer.impulseedge.com. I have created a record. So now if I'll just go here, what I need to do, I will be using this oxer.impulseedge.com. I'll press enter. So as soon as I press enter, my traffic is getting redirected. Okay, maybe it will be HTTPS. We can see, okay, traffic is being redirected. So here, what is the flow? So flow is you have this particular flow. I can add one more layer in your diagram. So this is basically your flow. Okay, initially your traffic is redirecting to Cloud 53, then your load balancer, and into the backend you have your auto scaling group running where your application is actually running up. Okay, this is very important and easy to understand, and this is a complete architecture which is being used in any organizations specifically while you're using auto scaling group.